Welcome back everybody to my Minecraft Let's Play, and today we are working here and here. Basically not here, but over here. Ta-da! Yeah, it's not done yet, but I thought I'd show you guys the start of what I'm thinking about for my dragon. Now this is one of those weird ones where it looks better up close than it does far away. Although you can't really see it real good from farther away. Oh, this lag. This lag is so annoying. Alright. Now what I'm trying to go for is a head and one arm with his claw swiping, coming out of a red portal right along the side of this mountain. Now, I was going to put it over here, but to make it look decent, there's just not enough room right here. So I moved it out some, and like up close it doesn't look too bad for the starting, but its mouth is nowhere near long enough. It's going to have to at least be twice this long. Now, I've never built a dragon. I mean, I have tried to make a sort of a dragon head before, but to be honest, that one looked like a cow. I mean, with fangs, but I thought I'd give it another go. I mean, I think I can make this work. The only thing I need to try to make it look good from all views, not just close up and far away, but everywhere you look at it, because in some spots it does look like nothing. Like from right here. That's why I'm thinking once I get this, I gotta have his mouth come out to about here. Put a little bit more definition to his nose where it's two holes and not just that one. What's making it tricky is because I'm trying to make it small. Dragons are easier to build or make when you're dealing with a huge area. This is not that big of an area, and I don't want them really huge, although this is kind of big. But for these size blocks, it has to be a certain size before it starts to look really good. It's just when you get down to these smaller sizes, the blocks are too big and it makes it look funny. So I'm like right on the line where it needs to be at least 1 or 2 blocks bigger all the way around to make it look like a real nice dragon. But that would it wouldn't be that much of a difference. It's just the details. If it was bigger, the details you can make a lot easier. But since there are limits to how you can make certain blocks look, you're just gonna have to play around with it. Now, I did look up some dragons just on Google, a couple images, but they were all just huge dragons. I mean, nothing that I wanted to build. I mean, even if I did see one that I liked, I wouldn't make it like that, but I like to see how other people use their blocks to make their dragon, and a lot of them are from far away. So I mean, from far away, even everything looks good. I mean, basically. So I'm gonna have to mess around with this a little bit more. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep his eyes red like that, or if I want to make them different right now they're just the center point, so I know what to work around. Like this is going to be his throat, and those are his eyes, his horns. This is where his teeth is, his claw. Now the one thing I'm not sure about is these blocks here. The weird thing about these blocks and these shards is you can put them on any ceiling, but to have them shoot up like this, it has to be on this block. So I don't know what would look better. I think since it's so small, this would probably be the best bet. And since this is his thumb claw, I'm thinking that block might be okay. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm going for. But I'm definitely going to have to mess around with a little bit. The only problem is this wall. If I could just get back a little bit farther, it wouldn't be so bad. See, from this angle, it doesn't even look like a dragon. Alright, let's try from up here. I hate this rain. It's been raining here almost half the time I was building this. I'm definitely going to have to put some more definition into his neck right here. But I just pushed it all back from his head all the way to the wall just to know how much room I have to work with. But that'll be easy to mess with. Right now, his mouth is the main problem. It's just too short, especially from a distance. It doesn't look that good. But up close it looks better because it looks bigger, but and I have to figure out how from looking down. See, this is his paw. And from the ground it kind of looks, you can see his paw a lot better, but from the top up here you can't. So I'm going to have to try to add in some more of this deep slate cobble to give you the outline of where his arm is. And what I'm doing with this is the cobble here will be his center of his body down his arm. And it also makes it easier to build around when you're starting to make a build like this. See, and from here, you can see where I'm going with it right here. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, even here it looks a little short, but up there it just looks retarded. So I have no choice but to make it bigger. But this is just my first go. So, and for my first try and just guesswork and looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, I gotta say. Because I was fully prepared to start this episode saying, yeah, I can't do that. How about nothing? Would that be nice? But it actually didn't come out too bad, and I think I can make this work. And since the last episode, this is the only thing I've done. I have not done anything else, so. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the inside, or if I'm going to make it where you can walk under them like this. Let's see. But other than this monstrosity, we got some other things to do this episode. I actually want to start on this woods a little. Now I can either terraform this river real quick and open it up and then start my woods from right here, which I eventually want to do, or I can start it over here and just come back to this terraforming, because that might take a little while and I don't know if I want to do that right now. I kind of just want to get some more work done on this mountain. And I'm probably going to get some sculk and start a path over here. And I think it would look really good here too, actually. I really do. Now as for the terrain here, I don't know if I'm going to do, or how much I'm going to do in terraforming, because I don't want it all flat and buildable places like I have over there. I know frogs are all over this place. This is just a little mound. I might get rid of this though. I really don't want to mess with that mushroom though. Although I think you can grow those now. There was a time when you couldn't, but I think it's been fixed. But I haven't really messed with mushrooms in quite a long time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of this mountain, this little mound, and then start it here. And I'll have a path that goes in here. So what I'll be thinking is, I'll have trees like this all over the place, and all the leaves will come down to the ground except for where you're walking. Then the path will be that skulk block. And with the sensors that we got from the Warden's Cave, we'll have nice little sound effects too when we're walking by, which would be perfect for this woods. But I'm going to do that after I do this castle. This will be easy. Castles are super easy. I do have a trim I want to use, but I don't know if I want to use it on this. Because I have made a dark castle before, and it did look really good. But I'm going to try something different for here, because I want to make that dark castle somewhere else. And plus, this would be too small and awkward, and it'll only just be this little thing. So I'll come up with a different design for this one, and I'll make another one somewhere else. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it was, or what it was made of, but it'll be a nice surprise when I do make it. Well, that's my plan for right now. So I'm gonna go get started on this castle up here, work my way to the woods, and then back to this. And I'll keep you updated on the little things I do, and when I get some progress, I'll be back. Alright, we are back, and I went ahead and added the second and third story of this building. I went ahead and changed the blocks from the basalt to the smooth black stone, and I think that looks alright. I just need to come up with the right trim at the top, on top of this block here, all the way around. Then I think it would work pretty good. But after I get that done, this building should be just about done. I'll have to figure out a design for these windows, but they're not bad. Now, I just put these candles out, and they are looking pretty good, I gotta say. They keep going out, too. This one went out twice, but then it lights back up. That's weird. I don't remember it doing that. Definitely liking these bars for windows. This is the design for the stairs that I got. Walk up here to the second story. Now I haven't decided if I'm going to put a lookout here, like a door where you could look out or whatever. But I'm going to wait before I do that. Now you can't really enter this spot. Like I said, this spot's just for looks. But there is a 4x4 block on top of this one too. But once I come up with some good trim, it should look a lot better. But I got the design of the frame pretty much the way I want it. I'm really liking this skulk out here in the daylight. It's really shining pretty good. I like this. Pulsated, it pulses like this. That's pretty cool. Well, now that I got this done, I just started out here. I don't know if I have enough blocks to go all the way around, so I'm not going to do that yet. But I am going to go grab some dirt and fill in this area where I can put a ladder that comes straight up here in a way where it looks good. Shouldn't need too much dirt. And then I'm going to go over here and I'll start on our woods. So I'm going to need to grab some dirt, bone meal, and some tree saplings. Now from here, it doesn't look too bad. I like that. And since it's just going to be for looks, I don't really have to snazz it up too much with extras that I would usually put in a place that I'm going to live in. I do think I have a 4x4 block of black stone on top of this. I might make that redstone blocks just to give it a nice little red top there to split up the colors a little. Alright, we are back. And I just started on our forest here. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I did plant a lot of trees. Right along this area here. I still haven't taken this mound down, but I'm definitely going to. So I think I'm going to have it start here for right now. I don't know what I'm going to do here until I open this river up and make a path across it. Now this skull is looking really good for a trail, I gotta say. Oh, we're gonna get some baddies coming through here soon. Now I gotta think of a nice design and to decide how tall I want this. I mean, I wouldn't mind it being too short, especially from the ground. It looks okay, but from far away, it would probably be a good idea to put some taller trees mixed in, at least in some of the spots. Oh, I'm glad it's getting dark now. You can test how spooky this place is going to be. Uh oh. He knows how. Ah, you can't get in here, can you? The spooky forest stopped them. Oh, didn't stop you, did it? Oh, I need this one. Another one. Doppelganger. Alright, come on. Now I am going to add some more spooky features to this. I just want to get the path done. And I don't even know where this is going to go. It's just going to go wherever around this forest. It'll be a nice little place for a nice leisurely stroll through the woods. I do have to go get some cobwebs though, because I think... No, don't you blow up my stuff. Did he spawn on top of the trees? You? How dare you? Oh, and all my leaves are over there in the chest. Oh well. So it doesn't look too bad. It's just gonna take a lot of time because at first I was bone mealing these trees to help them grow faster, but I went through like 2 stacks of bone meal and I only did like a few trees. So I'm gonna have to plant as many trees as I can and just probably go AFK somewhere high where the monsters can't get me. Oh, he's stuck in a tree. Yeah, he's stuck there then. Yeah, so letting them grow naturally is probably our best bet. Let's get a little higher look at this. Let's go to this mountain. Nice, nice. I missed that completely. Yeah, will I miss it again? Not this guy again. Did you hit the mountain? I hate these things, shooting them with an arrow. Because they move in such a weird way. Would you all stop that? Stop evading. Alright, never mind. Whatever thing. They can't hurt me. But it's not coming out too bad. Now I haven't designed the top at all. I just been filling in the archway that we're going to be walking over the path. Just because it takes so many leaves and I don't have a big supply of leaves. Like I have to keep getting leaves around here. But that'll be another thing we'll have to do. Is gather some more. Gather some supplies. Got so many shulker boxes, we'll be able to get a lot at once. Now I want to finish this, or at least the mouth, before the end of the episode. So I'm going to go ahead and lengthen his mouth and see how, if I can make it look a little better. And I'll be back. Alright, we're back, and I extended its mouth a little bit. It still looks a little off, but it's definitely a lot better. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the blocks up there around his teeth, or if I'm going to change them to black. Or maybe I'll use another block. I don't know. It looks a little funny up close. Well, it definitely looks better from farther away. Although I can't... I think over here is the best view you can get for it, from a far away spot. It's not bad. I still gotta make a tongue for him. Do a little bit more trim work around him. I think right here, a dragon with his paw out swiping. Now I don't know if I want his mouth to go under the ground like it is now. I don't know if that's too deep. I guess it looks okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think once I get a little bit more detail into it, it should look pretty good. I'm happy with it. And that will do it for this episode. I got pretty much what I wanted to do completed. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do next episode. I know I'm going to keep doing this and the forest, but eventually I'm going to run out of blocks. I'm going to have to go get some. Especially I'm going to need some sculpt to finish my path. But I'll figure it out while I'm out here finishing this up. Well, I thank you all. Goodbye.